What's up, guys? Brandon with Strict Vision Athletics. So here we are finally with the official product review of the Assault Fitness Airbike Pro X. So the Airbike has been one of, if not the most used pieces of equipment in my training for the last, I'd say generously, 5 years since I first got introduced to the Classic. It made its way not only into my high intensity interval programs, but it makes its way into my warm-up. And I'll get more into that once I get into the minutia of the actual score, but just know that this is an incredible piece, and I'm very, very proud to endorse it. I've been using it for a very long time, and it's just a quality piece. So let's start off. As you guys know, we do this based on pricing, quality, usage, footprint, and customer service to give you a well-rounded view of each company, the product, and how it's going to interact with you guys inside of your home gym or your gym in general. So, starting with price, this bad boy retails at $900. So that is $200 more than the Assault Bike Classic. Now, that may seem like it's an unnecessary increase, but understand this. There have been some crucial improvements that they did from version 1 to version 2. The Classic was a good piece. It was a classic, no pun intended, but it has been improved dramatically coming up to the Pro X. If you guys want to know more about that, see the this or that video we did where we directly compare the two. So, focusing here on the Pro X, the price is $900. You are getting a high quality piece. Now, I'll say this. Really and truly, any quality machine that comes in under $1,000 probably going to get a pretty good score for the price. This is what it is. This industry is not cheap. These pieces of equipment are expensive, and they are worth the money if it's by a great manufacturer such as Assault Fitness. So I'm going to give this a 7.0. It is $900. Times are tough. I understand that is a lot of money. But let me tell you this, if you are in a small space, if you are somebody who is looking for a machine that will hit your cardiovascular and allow you the opportunity to increase your dynamic warm-up bandwidth and do some stuff that will non-aggressively activate your joints pre-workout, all of that is accomplished through the Airbike. The Airbike is an incredible piece of technology. It has been for a very long time, and really this model is the Cadillac. This is the best one I've ever found, this particular model. Another thing I'll say, guys, the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales on this are coming up. That's the 22nd through the 27th of November this year. They are doing an incredible sale. You guys can actually get $300 off this. So that drops the sale from the price of $900 down to $600. You are basically getting the Pro X model for the same cost or cheaper that you would get for the Classic. So this is an awesome opportunity. Anybody out there who's an equipment, guru, people who like to buy this stuff, know to always look out for Black Friday. And Assault Fitness is giving away a really, really good discount. So if you guys have interest, assaultfitness.com, go on there. Again, their Cyber Monday sale is going on the 22nd through the 27th. The Pro lines are going to get you $300 off. Go there and get this bad boy for yourself. Okay, now, when we get to quality, again, I cannot stress this enough. This is a huge improvement from the original design, the Classic. The quality of this thing is the best I've ever found for an air bike. I'm going to give this an 8.7. 8.7, you've got your belt-fed system down here. Everything is just this nice matte black finish. It's really, really great. It's a durable piece. I had the Classic for over 5 years. The Pro model, I'm sure, is going to be exactly the same. This is just a well-made machine. And it is not their first attempt at making this machine. That is also something that really will increase a quality score. I've noticed is that when a manufacturer takes their design and they go from version 1 to version 2 or version 3, they have typically improved upon their previous models. So this, being the Pro X model, is not their first try. It's a very, very well-made machine. 8.7, there's your quality score. Now, let's talk about usage. A lot of people would see this and they think, okay, this is something, if I want to do my high-intensity interval training, I can get on this, I can get crushed. We've all seen the CrossFit Games. We know you can do your 10-20 split, your 20-10s. You can do your heart rate. You can do all sorts of different intervals on here, or you can just go for distance. It's entirely up to you. But what a lot of people don't know, and what I have found to be most useful for my training, is the use for this bike to get a dynamic warm-up element to the beginning stages of my training for me and for my clients. Getting on here every single time we train, we're on the bike. We're on the bike first. If I'm here for upper body, I put my feet up on these pegs and I'm using my arms just to get some blood flow through the joints, get the synovial fluid moving. I'm gonna get moving in a way that is non-invasive. Similar to like the power plate. If I were to get on it and have it vibrate up my arms, this is a very functional way to do something like that in a way that is not going to activate an old injury. You're not going straight to set one. You're not even going to warm up set one. You're starting on the bike. So every day I train, I'm on this bike. That's what I meant when I said earlier that this is one of the most used pieces of equipment that I've ever had, because I truly do use it every single time I train. Same thing for lower body. If I want to jump on this, I'll just hit the bike. I'll elevate my heart rate. I'll do legs and hands. No matter what it is I'm doing, I'm always starting on the bike. So usage encompassing both the high intensity interval programs that they offer inside of the bike, but also the warm-up variation that I have found to be most useful. 8.8. 8.8 for the usage score. That's a great score. That's a great score for one piece of machinery. There's a lot of stuff you can do on this. And again, I can't stress this enough. It's a quality piece. It's a great usage score. Let's move on to footprint. Now, footprint is a big deal with these machines, especially if you are somebody who is considering buying this thing for your home gym. You're going to want to know, where exactly can I put this? How big is it? Where should I consider even buying it at all if I can't fit it? So this bad boy is outstanding. It really does sit in about, I would be generous and I would give yourself like a 3x5 space here to use. You want to have enough room in your gym to get off, get on, and that really does give you enough. But the best part about this is its portability. It's got wheels in the front. You can lift it up. You can move it around your gym as easily as you want. If I wanted, I could have this inside or I could have it outside of my cardio section. It doesn't matter. This bike is very, very compact, very portable, but also very durable. It doesn't shake, it doesn't move when you're riding it. That's a little bit of a difference from the Classic. The Classic was a little janky, it would shake a little bit when you rode. This model is every bit as portable as the Classic, and I find that it's much more durable. So for footprint, we'll give it an 8.6. That's a really good score. That's a great score for a footprint, especially for a machine that does so much. 8.6 for the footprint. Let's go to customer service. This is a category rather that a lot of companies, this will make or break their score. There are companies that, do not give really all that much of a rip if you know about their products usage or if you don't. Honestly, a lot of times the bigger companies will fall into that category. Assault Fitness is the exception to this. They're a huge company when it comes to this type of equipment. In fact, I would say they are the best. They do not throw their customers by the wayside. Everything they've done on their social media, on their website, through their customer relations, they have done a very good job of educating. They will teach you how to do this, and they have also gone out of their way to make sure that the systems that you use inside of this bike, on that little screen, they're very easy to understand. You do not have to be a master's level coach to step into this thing, buy it for your house, use it for yourself, or for your clients if you are a trainer. It's very, very simple. So for that, I'm going to give them a 9.4. That's a very generous score, but it's very well earned. Assault Fitness has been a huge, huge part of our training here for very long, and it's just great. It's a great company, and they've done an awesome job with it. So with the customer service score being accounting for the customer service score altogether, we're going to give the Assault Bike Pro X a score of 8.5. 8.5, the official product review score for this thing. I love it. Seriously, on a very personal level, this thing is one of the earliest pieces of equipment that I had was the Classic. Now to have it replaced by the Pro X is just such a great, machine. And again, its usage is probably the thing I like most. The fact that it's being used all the time by all the clients and by myself. Very few pieces of equipment in here can do that. We got a lot of cool stuff, but most of it doesn't get used every day. Most of it doesn't even get used every week. So hooray for Assault Fitness. You guys did a great job with this. Love the bike, and thank you so much for sending it.